Hello, 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 everyone. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Yes, today is Palm Sunday. I can't believe how unbelievably fast things have gone. Hi, Christina. We on for later? Hello, Helen. Nice to see you. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, Marlene from Belgium. Okay, that's good. Good, good, good. What is the weather like in Belgium? Here it is a beautiful sunny day. It's supposed to get up to -4. And I went outside and I plugged Susie in. And I'm going to go outside. Oh, well, that's too bad. That's too bad. No, here it's a beautiful, gorgeous day. My birdies are at the bird feeder and on the ground. It's all good. All good. So, what you all stitching on? What you all stitching on? Just a minute here. I am stitching on. Oh, I should give you a warning. Lily Bell's got diarrhea. She got into Jonah's food. So she's been having diarrhea since yesterday. And so I may have to take her out. So, just so you know. Yeah. So, I am working here on Teacup. Oh, okay, Christina, that's good. Good, good, good. You had such a nice finish. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Oh, that is a gorgeous finish. Congratulations. You're such a fast stitcher. I used to be, but it's like other things are kind of getting in the way. I'm just, yeah, I am just dragging my feet on things. And but just a minute here, I will show you. There's not much to see on Lady Rose. Oh, goodness. But I'll show you what I've got. I started in on her hair yesterday. Very slow going. It'll be nicer once I get into her dress. And then once see, like, this is her hat here, and so this is the top of it. I guess there's flowers or feathers or something. I don't know. Can't remember. So, yeah. Once I can get down to where her face is, it'll feel more. Yes, okay. Yep. Yep, I do. I do. So, yeah. So yesterday, I went and I was able to get Susie out of the rut that she was in. Um, and she was kind of frozen in there. All four tires. So I was able to get the tarp off. And then I went out there and I started her up. She started just like a dream, just beautiful. No coughing, no hesitation, no nothing. She was just right on. And then I had to do a little bit of rocking, just very slow rocking back and forth because I didn't want to stress her out because it had been a while since she had been driven. So I finally got out of that. She was sunk in about like this much, but with the ice and the tires, you know. So anyway, I got her out and while she had been sitting and running for a little while to kind of circulate the gas that was there. And so after sitting and warming up for 15 minutes or so, I decided I was going to go and get some gas. So so I was just backing up and I thought, something doesn't seem quite right. So I went outside and did a walk around. That's the thing about going slow. That if you go slower, you have the opportunity to see how things, you know, like Susie is an old girl. She's a 2008 Suzuki. So it so she is 16 years old. And she doesn't have very many kilometers on her. She's got 46,000, I think. 45,000. Something like that. So anyway, I knew I had to go and limp over to the Havakeen to put some air in her tires. Thankfully, the Havakeen is just a few hundred meters. You know, I have to cross over Highway 6 and go in there. And they had an air hose. So I put air in the front tire and the back tire, the other, like on the driver's side. And on the other side, it was okay. So I'm hoping it's just because she sat, that there's not a hole or something, which would be even worse. I'm praying to God that's not so. So anyway, so I did that. Thankfully, didn't have to pay for the air. They charge you for every little thing now. So then I turned around and made sure that I could get some gas, and I ended up putting in $37 worth of gas. Because when I spoke to Jeffrey, well, texted, he said to make sure to put in new gas. And it needed time to circulate. Hello, Exie. How you doing? So I went over to Juliet's, but rang the doorbell twice, but no answer. So I went through town and came back home. And turns out that they were home, but they just, I don't know. I don't know. It was just two ships. Hello, Nancy. Oh, yes, that's a very long trip. Just think, we used to do that every week. One direction, Toronto to Edmonton, Calgary, and then back again. We used to do that every week. And, but you get used to it. So, so Exie, where are you residing now? Did you say that you're in Charlotte? Because Christina's in Charlotte. Our dear sweet sister Christina. So, yes, 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 yes. Please remember to like my channel. Get those likes up there. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Can you name the town or whatever that you're going to be living in? Just so that. Okay, there you go. Christina will know where that is. So, Exie, are you going to then sell your camper? And then, oh, okay. Is there a significance to that? I don't know because I don't know anything about that. It's just like if I said, well, Gimli was, it's a town and it was formed by, I don't know, the Haldersons or something, you know. Won't mean a thing to you. But that's good. I'm glad. I'll look it up and see where that is. I love looking on Google Earth to find out where, you know, where people are and what I don't need your street address or anything. No, 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 no. I just like to know where you are because I love to go and look that up. So, yeah. So it's so wonderful to have you all back here today. Um, just a heads up, next week there will not be a live because next week is Resurrection Sunday. So Father Paul's coming. So we'll be having Mass. But then after that, things should settle down and we should be able to get back onto the regular schedule. Oh, okay. So it is like the Hutterites and the Amish and the Mennonite. Is that a Mennonite community? I'll have to look that up. That's an interesting thing. Ah, okay. See how good I am? So, are you Mennonite, Exie? Oh, not Mennonite. So, are they Hutterite? Are they Amish? Are they Brethren? Are they, trying to think. Oh, okay. I was just wondering. Um, oh, what are they called? Well, then. Okay, I'm going to have to look that up because I have no idea. I've never heard of them. Never heard of them. I thought that was the name of a family. Okay, so I'm going to look this up here. Wall. Oh, I gotta look up how to spell that. Walden Esians. Okay. The Waldensians, also known as Waldenses, are adherents of a church tradition that began as an aesthetic movement within Western Christianity before the Reformation. Originally known as the Poor of Leon in the late 12th century, the movement spread to the Cottian Alps in what is today France and Italy. Wow. They're even older than the Amish. Wow. Oh, wow, wow. They separated from the Catholic Church. The teachings came into conflict with the Catholic Church, and by 1215, the Waldensians were declared heretical, not because they preached apostolic poverty, which the Franciscans also preached, but because they were not willing to recognize the prerogatives of local bishops over the content of their preaching, nor to recognize standards about who was fit to preach. Pope Innocent III offered the Waldensians the chance to return to the church, and many did, taking the name Poor Catholics. It says they were, in the 16th century, they were absorbed into the Protestant movement. Wow, really? Never heard of them. Never heard of them. But now I know. Interesting, huh? See, I'm always open to learning new things. So do they drive? Do they or um, are they more of an Anabaptist, old orders, and where they drive horse and buggy and that? Like, do they have modern conveniences and that? Oh, they are quite modern. Okay, okay. Do they dress differently? So, what is everybody stitching on today? I'm eager to find out. Oof. Okay, go here. Oh, no, that's okay, Exie. That's okay. I just find it interesting. Isn't that something? I just see here, there are the old order Mennonites, and then there are the new progressive Mennonites. The old order Mennonites, they still, I think, use horse and buggy, but they don't have a lot of modern conveniences. And they dress very head covering, and women wear dresses, and the men have beards and things like that. The new order Mennonites, they drive cars, they have cell phones, they have computers, they teach, they drive, they everything. They dress plain, right? They dress like usually everyone else does. The women are allowed to wear pants and that. So I don't know what that was about. So anyway, yeah. And then of course you've got the Amish, which are they are very old order, as are the Brethren. We have several colonies of Brethren in Manitoba. Not a lot, but they're old order too. So, so it was Passion Sunday today, so we had a much longer service. It was close to an hour. So, but yeah. So after this video is done, I'm going to go and go outside and turn Susie around. I backed her in, and now the extension cord can't get to her um, plug in, like the block heater and the trickle charger. So, but she started like a dream. Absolutely like a dream. Um, what else was I going to say? I'm going to phone tomorrow to get see when I can get an appointment to get her oil changed. She needs a kind of a tune up and oil change and that kind of thing. So I'm very pleased about that. Oh, before I forget, I was going to ask you guys, have you any of you ever bought or had um, what is it, bed in a box or mattress in a box or bed in a bag or whatever it's called, right? I've seen it with several different names, and I'd like to know. On the monthly mugs. Oh, so what month are you working on then? But yeah, to go back to the bed in a bag. Um, I'm assuming that it is just a mattress, right? So I need still something to put the mattress on because I was thinking of getting that, and then hopefully I can find a used captain's bed. Oh, okay, Exie. That's nice. That's good. Yeah, no, I'm just going to work here on Fantasy Teacup here. And then after, I'm going to switch over, excuse me, and work on my Lady Rose again. Be nice once her face starts showing and that, because it looks just like a blob. I'm still missing some threads. I found a few, found a couple of them, but I'm still missing some of them. It's awful. With all my threads, everything else. And I've even gone through a lot. Oh, do you? And what is that? So I think it's a week tomorrow, is it not? That it's the 1st of April. Yes, and that is where Trudeau's April Fool's Day joke, which it is not, comes into play as he oh, okay, that sounds good. I've seen that one. That's cool. That'll do it. Um, but on the 1st of April, I will be um, telling you what will be coming up for May so that you can get um, whatever it is that falls into that. And I'm hoping that you all kind of pick something really colorful. it doesn't have to be. But you'll have to wait until next week to find out. And I know what's coming up for June. July, I'm not too sure about yet. My gosh, when you start thinking about that, then I realize that by the time that July comes around to do that, we'll already be over halfway done the year. Absolutely. Like, this year is just flying by. Now, I'm looking forward to nice, warmer weather, which should be coming in here in about a week or so. So, if somebody is just passing through and you see me, my name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake. Yes, yes, yes. I live up here in the Interlake region of Manitoba in Canada. Oh, yes, to go back there to what our dear sweet JT has got planned here for us for the 1st of April. We pay here. He brought in a climate change initiative, taxes, whatever. And so now he's increasing that. And he's increasing it not by 1% or 2%, you know, rate of inflation or something. No, no. He's raising it by 23%. 23%. And that means that everything is going to start costing way more money. Way, way more money. That means gas is going to go up 25 cents, 26 cents a liter. That's a big jump. If you were talking a gallon, that's nothing. You're talking a liter, that's a lot. And when I got gas yesterday, it was $1.39. So can you imagine? So $1.40. So it's going to be up $1.60, $1.70. And that's just here. People on the West Coast will be paying a lot more. And because of that, it's going to cost more for fuel for truckers. So that means the groceries are going to go up even more. So to get one tomato right now, that can cost you, depending on the size of it, if you get a really nice big juicy one, it's maybe $2.50, $3. Can you imagine? That's going to cost you over $4 now. Just for one tomato. So that means all costs are going to go up. Everything's going to go up. Airfare. bus fares. Um, you know, the cost for running ambulances and hello, Sharita. How are you doing, sweetheart? I bet you the weather's nice down there where you are. Yes, yes, yes. I've never been to Trinidad and Tobago, but not in this lifetime, my dear. Not in this lifetime. Where the heck was I? I don't even know where I was. Oh, right here. Okay. What are you stitching on today, Sharita? Hello, Jody. How are things going over there on the East Coast? Hopefully the weather is good over there. So there was a big curling tournament there in St. John's, and one or two of Juliet's cousins. Um, the one, oh yucky, no. Here it's bright sunshine. Um, yeah, um, Lionel, his son, um, was curling for, I think it was Saskatchewan. And Saskatchewan is another province which is right next to us, right to the west of us. Now, I know some of you have never heard the word Saskatchewan. Okay? Very easy to say. There are some people in this world who don't know how to say it. Right, Christina? Oh my gosh. But anyway, yeah. So they were there in St. John's. I think they were there for like 10 days or so. His team lost though. So, yeah. But anyway. So I wonder what it's going to be like here coming up. How high the prices are going to go on the first. It's just going to, that means that the cost of mailing something is going to go up. Everything. I'm going to go to the post office tomorrow. I have a package to mail. So I want to get that done. Get that done and out of the way. Allison, if you're watching this, and Allison, I believe, is in Texas. I think she's in Texas. No. New Mexico? I don't know. Nevada? I don't know. Mm. Anyways, just get in touch with me and let me know if there's anything else that you want in your package, and I will get it out in the mail here. 'Cause I think right now it's just one magazine or two. I don't know. So, but yes, going back to the bed in a bag. Um, has anybody gotten them? I know that Amazon has got them, and they're a fairly decent price. And I want to get one that is medium to firm, closer to firm for me. So that's only like 200 and something. So I was thinking of getting that because I'm going to be getting my income tax returned. And I thought I might as well get it now. And I'm hoping that it is that I can sell my bed and the headboard and footboard. I'm hoping to get like $250 for it. So the headboard and footboard is old. I don't know how old it is, but it's old. And yeah, because then that might give me enough so that I can buy a captain's bed. That, you know, like the frame. Because I want to get a headboard that's got like shelves and stuff like that so I can put things in. So yes. Oh boy. So Miss Twinkle Toes with her diarrhea there last night. She got me up, I think it was 3 times. And so I had to get up and put her out, and then but it's her own fault. She eats Jonah's food. If she wouldn't eat Jonah's food. But it was my fault for leaving it down when I shouldn't have. Normally I remember to put it up, but and it's funny because she knows when I'm gone. She knows when I'm gone. So then she just, as soon as she figures that the coast is clear, she goes and she'll walk down the hallway and looks for food. And she gets fed enough. So, yeah. Mm. But, yeah. So then this morning, we got up and out of bed. It was almost 7:30. So I had a late start to my day. So, so have you all gotten your projects for Hats Off to April? You know, you don't have to participate. I'm just saying. It'll be interesting. So I'm going to put my fantasy teacup away, and I will be bringing out as my printed Mother Teresa. And of course, my counted will be the Lady Rose. So I will be doing that. Yes. But I'm just gonna work on this. It's like it's easier to do it when I'm doing my live because well, for one thing, I don't have the pattern in front of me because it's on my iPad and I'm using my iPad. So, yeah, got a little bit of tinnitus in my ears. So, but yesterday when I drove, I was shaking and I looked both sides. I made sure I double, triple, and quadruple checked. I had such a fear in me that um, I was going to miss somebody, and I was going to, um, get into an accident or something. So, yeah, I was very relieved. And the more that I drive, the better it will be for me. I'll get back to my old rhythm again. So, getting my driver's license cost me $33. That's for the whole year. And then, gosh, come on, here. And then, getting my gas was another 37 something. So, yeah. Payday's Wednesday, so I'll be happy about that. So, but I'm hoping there that when we go to Arbor there, after I get Susie's oil changed and a lube done and air filter and spark plugs and a tune-up basically. I just want to make sure that she's going to be okay. And so then yeah, and then I should be okay. Then I should be okay. I should be able to feel more confident to drive and that. Gosh, I am just a hair magnet today. I'm telling you. Like, I know it's the static and all that, but I brushed down my sweater and my skirt, and I just went many times over, changed the paper, went down some more, changed it again, and I get to church and it's just like I'm just covered again. Once it is that the weather turns nice, that I can open up the windows. Now that I don't have Sydney, I can open up my windows. And yeah, because he was always climbing the screens and that. So I wonder when they're going to start coming and fixing up the porch. Because I really want to get Susie back into the garage. As soon as the weather turns nice enough, I'm going to get Rosie out of the garage. And I'm going to start going on my bike rides again. Because I need the exercise and get out in fresh air. So, where am I? Yes. Oh my gosh, there's so much hair on this. So tomorrow is our municipal elections. So I'm going to go and vote for that. Oh, excuse me. So I don't know what time I'm going to do that. Maybe around 10 o'clock-ish or so. Juliet's working at the there at the elections. She's going to have a very long day tomorrow. She's got to be there for 7:45, I think. And then she might not be finished until 9:30, 10. So, and see, we are in with Asher. And they want everything in Asher. And we want to keep some stuff here. You know, like all the provincial money seems to go to Asher. You know, redoing the hospital, getting more doctors up there, doing this, doing that, always for Asher. So, yeah, we're hoping here for the guy that I'm going to vote for. He's been part of the council for years and years and years. He was, his family was one of the original founders of Ericsdale. But anyway, he's the one that's pushing here for us because we want to keep our hospital open. We want to keep the rink open and viable. I heard from Don over here that CBC had gone and spoken to them as a business owner, you know, about what the town needs and things like that. So I haven't even gone to look it up. I don't know when they're putting it up, but I'll have to look for it today and see if I can find anything. Um, what else? Oh, I finished watching Eight Body Problem yesterday. I was so disappointed with the ending. Oh my gosh, it was a nothing burger at the end. It was an absolute nothing burger. There was just nothing to it at the end. Nothing. You know, the way that I thought it was going to go and I thought it was going to wrap up and everything else, and it was just like, it was like somebody let the air out of a balloon. It was, I thought the ending was terrible. I thought it was really bad. Like, not gross or anything, it was just a letdown, a total letdown. And what I thought was going to happen didn't happen. And so, yeah, I was not very happy with that. Not at all. Not at all. Oh, I think that's their color. So it started off really good. Really, really, really good. And all the way through, it was just really exciting. And then the last episode was a total bummer. Just totally. I was surprised there in the last couple of episodes what really happened. There, like, I thought episode 7 was a little bit more exciting than episode 8. So I'm not sure what it is that I'm going to watch now after this. But yeah. So, but anyway. Oh, 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 oh. Excuse me. So, yeah. Nothing much else. Nothing much else at all. So Juliet said that she would go with me to Erberg and get the oil changed. And then I think we'll stop in at the thrift store there. And I might take a few things there. I think I might do that. And yeah, otherwise I don't much of anything. Once I drive more, I'll be a lot better. Once I feel more confident. Oh boy. I'm not sure how much of this color I have left, but I don't think, oh, well, there. Oh, yes, I got a whole bunch there. Yeah, you know, you think that you're ready to move on to another color, and no, I got, I had this whole area to do. I, I'm hoping we go on Wednesday because payday's Wednesday, and right, payday's Wednesday, or is it Thursday? I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. 31st. Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah. So that will be good. But I think I'm going to buy that bed in a bag and then just see about getting a, I don't know, what do you call it, a base or something for it. I would like to get it that I have drawers underneath. So I'm really hoping I can find a used captain's bed. Not the mattress, just, hello, Barbara. How's everybody doing? Annie's, oh gosh, I'm behind on my, here. Uh, I looked on Costco and, oh my gosh, I'm way here. I haven't seen these. Okay, sitting on a small teapot. With my products. Well, that's good, Sharita. If you're frustrated with something and it's not working out, put it away. Uh, okay. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Jody. Uh, check the prices at Costco. On Costco also. Yeah, I went and looked online, but they had nothing listed for it, so I don't know. Any suggestions on a brand of marker to do gridding on 16 count Ada? Alrighty, I will tell you. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Okay, you can get. There are these ones. Okay, and it does have. I think that's an eraser on there. But anyway, there's that one. Then there is, don't go on any of the store sites and buy these things. Oh, well, that's good, Jody. I'm glad you're doing that. Uh, don't buy, they come in a package, 4 or 5 of them or something. These fade almost as soon as you put it on. I do have another one here, and I believe it's a Dritz. I don't know. But you can go online to Amazon and you can find it on Amazon. I don't know where it is. Don't know where it is. Not sure, not sure. Yeah. Or you can go onto 123 Stitch and buy pre-gridded 16 count. Of course, that's a bit more expensive. but it's, yeah, it's, could be, you know, it might be an option. And then I got these little things in those counted ones. Hello, Steph. How are you? I got it right, I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did, Steph. I read that there after I said it. But there are these ones that come in some of the kits, and I'm finding them pretty good. It's very thin. It's which I like. So it's just it's oh, it's wonderful to stitch with. Absolutely. Absolutely. There is nothing wrong with it. No, that's DMC. Do I have some here? Um, I'm just gonna look here to see. It take my word for it. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. There is no problem. It's I find there's no difference with it to DMC. None. 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 Some people don't like it. Uh, they say, yeah, and I've seen this too, that DMC seems to be um, thinner than the Arrow brand that you can get on Temu. Now, as far as the fabric is concerned, um, as far as their Ada cloth is concerned, I'd save your money and go and buy it. Go and buy DMC or no problem, Nancy. Yeah, just yeah, because it's not very. I don't know. I just don't like their fabric. Now I am getting. I did order some linen from Temu. I don't know what the count is. I don't know what it's like. Nothing. I thought I'm going to just try it. It came in 3 colors or 4 colors. I can't remember. Um, I don't know what that's going to be like. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to try it and see. Like I said, I don't know what the count is. I just don't know. But I know somebody had been asking me about it, you know, what I thought about the linen there from them. And to be honest with you, I had noticed it, but I wasn't planning on getting it. So, but now I've got it and I'm going to see what it's like. So, because I would like to maybe try and do a few projects on linen, but they don't give you a count. You know, I don't know if it's 28, 32, 36, 40 count. I have no idea. And of course, the higher that you go, the smaller it is. And with linen, you stitch over two. But if it is something like 40 count, I can't stitch on 40 count. I would need a magnifier that is that big around and, like 200 times magnification or something. Because that would be just, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I will find out. I will find out this week. So that is good. I think it was beige, blue, pink, and green, I think. But we'll see. We'll see. I can only, you know, see what it is. I don't know. Maybe these pieces are like, you know, like this. I don't know. I don't know. So, yes, yes, yes. Tomorrow I have dishes to do. They're all piled up there. I was going to do them today, but I got such a late start this morning and that and couldn't believe it. And then by the time I said my prayers, it was 8:30 and then I was talking to Juliet, and before I knew it was 9:30. Yeah, time just flew by. It just flew by. That's it. No, I've never even heard of her. Is she a Canadian, Jody? Or is she from Niagara Falls? I know. Oh yes, okay. Um, I know I came across somebody and it was like stitching on the Niagara or something. Yeah. So I was gonna check her out. Oh, really? Okay, that's good. I'm always open to that. Okay, I'll look her up. Yeah, come on. This. There. At least she's sleeping here, which is good. Which is very good. Oh, I am so, so, so looking forward to warmer weather. I am tired of this. To, I want to, have the windows open and hear the chirping birds and that the snow is gone and that my flowers start coming up in the flower bed. Oh, okay. I'll look her up. So that is, what is that? Stitching, what is that? Uh, Crafting by the Falls. Okay, let me look that up. Let me see here. Because I'm always open to, especially Canadians. So let me get this here. Crafting by, okay, Crafting by the Falls. Okay. Oh, like, oh yeah. Diamond painting. Timu. Toy Sunday. Oh, okay. I will, okay. I've subscribed to her. I'll go and check her out. So, but yeah, otherwise not much else happening. Just, I, I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll look her up too. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm hoping that if I can get that bed in a bag or whatever, mattress in a box or whatever they call them, that I can, then I can start progressing towards getting a twin bed. Because this bed here, like, I'm only using this much of it. Sometimes when I lay down, I use this much of it. Maybe I'm underestimating. Maybe that. But anyway, um, and I'm thinking like eventually I'm moving over to the villa. I know that. And I don't want to have a big price tag at the end, for buying everything at once. This way here I can get this and get that ready and then go on to this and get that ready. So so is anybody out there have they looked into this um, solar eclipse? Tonight is the blood moon. Yeah, but Joni, I'm alone. How do I take advantage of the rest of the bed? I'm alone. It's not like I have anybody sleeping with me, except for Lily Bell. And she just sleeps in one little area at the foot of the bed. So, but yeah, tonight there's going to be. I've been looking. But I'm not training no man again. No way. No way. No way. I had one of my infamous dreams where I remembered it. And it's how I'm progressing through letting all that garbage and rubbish with Lyle go. So I had this dream, and where I had the opportunity to move out. Yeah, I know, Jody. Um, no way. I don't want to have a man in my life. No, thank you. Now, would I like to have a companion? That's something different. Somebody to, maybe go to the city with, or to go to events with, or something like that, because, yeah, it's no fun doing things alone, right? So, anyway, in this dream there, that I, because of Lyle's abusiveness, his abusive behavior, that I decided in my dream, that's it. And he went around, yeah, I am too. I am too. Um, that I had decided to leave him. Now, this is in my dream, right? And he kept trying to find me. He kept trying to find me where I was, that he wanted to get back together, all that kind of stuff, come home with me and all that. And I said, no, no, I'm done. I'm done. Which is nice, okay? Which is good, because in our dreams we work out what is been going on in our lives, okay? So, and if you're going through stuff, you'll notice how things will change in your dream time. So for me, it was um, that I said no. I said no, and I just went and hid away from him. And I was in a place where there was security or something. I don't know what this place was, but anyway. And so that was it. And I said, no, I'm not. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with this. So that is me slowly coming to terms with things, that it is. I'm done with it. I'm getting finished with it all. You know. So, if you're going through something, um, just try and remember your dreams. Find what the focus point is of your dream, and especially your more vivid dreams, and see what it's telling you. Because that's a way for your subconscious to deal with it. that you just work through things. You work through things that your conscious mind has difficulty with. So I am, you know, like, do I miss them? Sure, I do. We're going to be interred together. He's just down the road from me here. And that's where I'm going to be. You know, that's fine and dandy. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. It's just that emotional baggage that I am trying to get rid of. That's what I am working towards. And that's good. I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. So, so has anybody started any new project in the last little while? Are you going to be participating in Hats Off to April? It'll be kind of nice to see what you come up with for May's challenge. I've got two big fat blue jays out there. They've been gorging themselves silly on my sunflower seeds. I'm looking forward here to working on Lady Rose. I can't wait to get her face started and to give her a bit of a personality, you know, instead of just being a blob. Mouth of the flower? Oh, who's that by? I would suggest you can go on Temu and get the floss there. You can. I try to get the variegated floss every chance I get. Oh, okay. And who was that? That stitched it? Rembrandt, Picasso, um, Michelangelo? No, not Michelangelo. Well, who? Yeah, maybe him. I don't know. Rococo. uh, Yeah. Oh, Ocampo. Okay, I've heard of him. I've heard of him. I've heard the name, anyways. I'll look that up and see what it looks like. Because you know me, I like to look up and see what's what. Mouth of the flower. Oh, wait a minute. Flower. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. All right. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh! Oh! Isn't that interesting? I've seen this around. That's beautiful. I've seen one similar to that. So have you got your fabric? Oh no, you said you didn't have your fabric yet. But, or your floss. What was it? Oh, still need the fabric, yes. So that's very modern, very what was I going to say? Very simple, plain. There's a name for that, and I can't remember. Like when minimalist. That's the word, minimalist. Family of birds. Yes, there's a companion piece, family of birds. Oh, okay. Let me see that one. I think I've probably seen that one. There it is. Let's got it here. Oops. Oh my gosh, alrighty here. Family of birds. Let's see what that one is. Let's see what that one is. I think I've seen it. No, that one's not. No, I'm having more trouble with that one. Because it's because of the title. That's okay. I will. No problem. No problem. But yeah, that looks pretty awesome. Looking forward to seeing your updates. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yep. Oh. So, has anybody got plans for this week for, Good Friday, Holy Saturday, for Resurrection Sunday? So, Please remember those likes, peeps. Please remember those likes. I don't know who I was watching. There was somebody I was watching today. Um, can't remember. Can't remember. I just go and I just watch certain people, and there are some people that are new and are doing wood parades and that. So I'm always interested to see what. Okay, well that's good. Yeah. On Friday we are doing Stations of the Cross, and then we're going to decorate the church for Resurrection Sunday. So so yeah. Oh, I got today. I picked up my palm cross today. Father blessed them last Sunday, so these are blessed. I pick one up every year. So yep. Now they're actually made from I don't know if some of them are green, but they take them. I don't know if I'm not sure if they use the dried ones and then they wet them down and then they turn them into crosses, and then that's how they do it, and then they dry them after that. I'm not sure. I get one every single year. So sometimes I've made other things. Oh, some of them I've seen where they're really elaborate, very there's a lot more detail to them, and it's quite the talent there for doing that. But I guess after a while of making them, it's just routine, right? Oh boy. Yeah. I'm just glad that Lily Bell is more comfortable. I think this is the longest she's gone. Well, no, because I put her out just after 11, so yeah. But she's sleeping soundly, which I'm really happy about. Yeah. I saw that there's a preview of the new Alien movie coming out. I think it's in August. I love the Alien franchise. Oh, okay. Jody, that happens to me too. I sit here when I'm doing this, I make sure that it's always plugged in. My phone, on the other hand, is about to die, so I think I should plug this one in. Oh, 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 that's sore. Okay. So tomorrow I am going to vacuum. I'm going to vacuum my floors again. They're in dire need of it. Oh my gosh, if you saw the floor down here, it would, oh, just a minute. Oh, I found one of my threads here. Oh gosh, go over here. Yeah, and so I'm going to, as soon as I can get some boxes, I'm going to start um, uh, packing stuff in. Like I have yarn to sell. I've got a lot of it. I've got, what else is there? I don't know what else. Well, there's all the books. And I'm going to sell the, yes, yeah. It's, I just don't want it to get too bad. So I'm just going to go over it. I don't think the floors need washing. But I am just going to vacuum. Hopefully get rid of some of this hair. Oh dear. She's starting to stir. I don't know. So, oh, is she gonna lay down? Yeah, she's okay. That's good. She's doing good. Oh, and starting in May, I can apply for the dental rebate or dental program, something like this. And it's for seniors. Like if you're 75 and older, you're already enrolled. 70 to 74, you could apply in January, I think. Or April, or I mean, sorry. But in May, on the 1st of May, that if you're 65 to 70, that I can be in that group. So that means I can go and get my teeth cleaned on a regular basis, and I can, if I need stuff done, and I can do that. So that's good. That's good. So, because the way that things are getting so expensive, like, and I need to, because I've got some teeth down here that are starting to get pretty ratty. And I know I need some, I've got some cavities and that, so I've only got my bottom teeth left. So I don't know how long I'll keep them for. Yeah. So please remember that next Sunday there will not be a live, because, like I said, it's Resurrection Sunday, and Father Paul is going to be here. And so I'm looking forward to that. It's not very often we get them. On that Sunday. Not very often. He's going to be really busy, just like he was at Christmas. But yep. Oh, no, 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 no. Gosh. Come on. I only want to do one more stitch here, and then, of course, you get to that one stitch. I mean, I've got enough threads left, but it just pulled out of my needle. Okay. I'm gonna have to eat something here because I didn't really have lunch. I had a big bowl of oatmeal this morning. And, but I've got my bar here. It's a nut bar. And I got these at Costco. Very good. Very, very good. So, because I'm taking my pills at 2 o'clock. So another 15 minutes. So I gotta have something on my stomach. Otherwise, it just, I get like real bad heartburn. So yeah. Oh goodness. Come on. And I want to go outside then, right after this video, and go and start Susie up. give her a chance to run again. And then I'm going to turn her around, I think. I think she should start. She hasn't been on the trickle charger since yesterday. So I'm assuming she'll start, especially because I've got her plugged in, her block heater. Oh my gosh. So like I said before, as anybody, what do you think is going to happen on the 8th when this big solar eclipse happens? Are you worried about it? Not worried about it? Don't care about it? Just take it that it's another day? If you haven't seen the link there that I posted on the Facebook group for that day, I would encourage you to go and watch it. Yeah. Yeah. One has to wonder, right? Because God said that in the last days there will be signs and wonders in the moon, stars, and the skies. And there's been, like, today's the blood moon. In 2 weeks, it is the solar eclipse. Yeah, Janet, you think so too? Yeah. You know, it could very well be just like the show I watched, A Nothing Burger. It is an extremely rare event. True. Make a good point. It's just that this one is different because it's forming an X and all those um, signs. I don't know. I don't know. I have, prepare for the worst and hope for the best, right? And yeah, maybe just go over. But they did say that if something should happen, it might not happen right on the 8th. That there's a window or something that it could just herald in the start of something. Not that there's anything that happens on that day. Just hoping nobody goes blind. Don't look directly up at it. Here it's only about 30%, I think. So we're not going to get much of it at all. But yeah, it'll be interesting. If nothing happens, it'll be just interesting, to have this solar eclipse. I'm going to try and see if it'll be um, that I can see the blood moon tonight. I remember it was Hal Lindsey. He wrote the book. Was it Blood Moons or Four Blood Moons or something like that? Years ago. Years ago. Years ago. 40 years ago. And I was fascinated back then. Oh, well, that's good, Janet. Are you in the path of totality? Is anybody else on the path of totality? That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I haven't seen an eclipse in a long while because we've only had partials here for quite a while. I don't remember the last total solar eclipse here. I don't know. Jody, you might see it. So over Ohio, you might get it as 100%. And it's going over Toronto, up the St. Lawrence Seaway, up Ottawa, and right over there to Newfoundland. So yeah, so it will be it'll be interesting to see what comes of it. I don't know. I've opened my mind to any and all possibilities. This universe and everything in it, and God's wonder is far beyond human comprehension. Right? Did I get that right? Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know. But if you've watched that video, tell me what you think. Is it just a bunch of hooey? Is there a possibility? See, I'm of the adage, nothing is closed to an open mind. So if you even think that the possibility could exist, not that it is. Yeah, no, I don't. 86% there. Yeah. I guess we'll all find out. We'll all find out. And you guys could be absolutely right. Could be a bunch of hooey. I don't know. Excuse me. I never even heard of the supposed 3 days of darkness in February. Didn't hear of it. I've read biblical prophecy. I've read, uh, you know, revelations from the Blessed Virgin. Um, Nostradamus, all that kind of stuff. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. It's just that I'm keeping an open mind. I've heard, you know, preachers and everything else calling, oh, well, the rapture is going to happen this day. Um, Watch for this sign and the rapture is going to happen. And the Bible says that no man shall know the hour nor the day when this will happen. We don't know. It could happen next week. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen today. It could happen right now. I don't know. I just hope for me that I am ready. I'm praying that I'm ready. Exam! Good one! Touche! Touche! Yeah. That was a good one. Good one. See, I'm open to it, right? Nothing happens, nothing happens. Something happens, something happens. It's out of my control. The good Lord will come when he'll call me home at the appointed time. And it won't be a minute or a second too soon. So, I don't know when that is. No idea. We will all have to see together. And I can't remember what time it starts. I think it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. Something like that. And it doesn't last very long, and it just goes and goes and goes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that too. Just grab a big cup of tea and just you can watch it on TV, right? You don't have to watch it. You know, for me, I would get an instant migraine. Absolutely. I wouldn't be able to stay too long outside. I don't have to look right up there. I can just see how it'll darken here. I don't even know what the weather is supposed to be like on the 8th of March or 8th of April. I haven't got a clue. Oh, okay. 3 or 3:30. Really? And Janet, you're where? Yeah, there's a lot of them that have done that. They just want to make sure that people don't go blind. But then, of course, you're going to get some idiot who's going to say, yeah, I can do this. I can do this. They say even looking with your phone and trying to take pictures of it. I don't know. But there's going to be lots of pictures and lots of video, and I know there's going to be oh yes, that's right. Yeah, I know it starts early down and then it moves across. Mm. The only thing about this stuff is that it's hard. But just whatever you do, don't look up at it. And like I said, here it's only going to be 30%. So it's just going to be like a cloudy day. I don't even know. Do they have that far ahead? I don't think so. I don't think it's quite that far. Let me see. And we know that the weather can change. You blink and it's changed, right? Okay, so let's see. 14 days. Where is it going? No, I don't want that. Okay, so far on Sunday the 7th, it's supposed to be 6 degrees with very little cloud or no cloud. That's the way it is right this very minute. Before I go to bed, they'll probably have us knee deep in snow in a blizzard. So, but I know there's going to be a lot of YouTubers that are going, especially to where the crossing is. And I just don't believe in coincidences. I don't. I believe there's a reason and things happen um, the way that they're supposed to. I think I haven't even looked to see, kind of going on a different subject, about that big fire there in Moscow. I think when I watched yesterday, they said that was like 143 people or something that perished. I haven't watched anything since, so I'm not sure. They expected that the number would go up. So, so next Sunday, I'm just going to do a video. Okay. Just a regular video. And then I will be back on in 2 weeks from today. And hopefully then we can get back to a regular routine. So, but Yeah. I'm looking forward to going to um, for a drive. Um, Tomorrow again. That's going to be fun. So I'm going to go over to the hall, and then I'm going to go over to the post office, and then probably I'll just come home. I guess. Yeah. But it was amazing there, just sitting there and knowing that I could get up and go where I wanted to go, right? You don't really realize how tethered you are un- until you get your freedom back. You don't really realize how much you miss getting out. So I know I can get outside if I've got to go up to town or wherever it is, and I can go. I've missed that. I've missed that. And when you've been when you have to wait on someone else, right? It's like, oh gosh. But yeah. So yeah. So please always remember to, yes, I will. My tires are really brand new. They're really brand new. And I don't drive that much at all. Even when I had my license, I don't drive that much. Because I only have, I don't know, around 45,000 kilometers on um, Susie. Alexa, what is 45,000 kilometers in miles?
45,000 kilometers is about 28,000 miles. By the way, you have a new notification. Do you want to hear it?
No, not yet. 28,000 miles. Okay. That's on a 16-year-old car. Like that's nothing really. And I am the one and only owner. So, and it was before I moved up here. Oh, it was in 2020. Yeah, 2020 that I got the tires changed on Susie. So I her tires were changed, and but then for almost a year I didn't drive her. So, but yeah, like with the front driver's side tire, I don't know yet if there was something, you know, I don't know, maybe there's a slow leak. Maybe the bead it was letting go. Maybe it was the valve stem. Because I know after I got my tires and before I moved here in 2022, I I had my tires and all of a sudden my front, I think it was my front driver's tire was going low then. And it turned, stopped in at Canadian Tire and where I bought my tires. And um, I said, I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but my tire keeps going down. And so I said it could be the valve stem. He checked it, and sure enough, that's what it was. And then I said, "Did you go around and check the other tires?" He said, "Yeah, he did." And the other tires were losing pressure, not as quickly. And so he replaced the other valve stems. No, we don't. No, no. The only inspections that um, um, yeah, the only inspections we have to get is um, when you sell it, um, and somebody else buys it, you've got to do a safety inspection, and it's got to pass that before somebody else can do it. So it's either you that does it, the seller, or it's the buyer that does it. The only other time that they do a safety, now big rigs are different. Big ring, big rigs would have to have a safety. I think it's minimum of every 6 months. If you've got a newer vehicle, I think up to like, I don't know, like, no, I still think it's every 6 months that they have to get a safety inspection done, which is good because there's a lot of, well, even four-wheelers. There's a lot of vehicles out on the road that are in deplorable condition. I know when we had driven down to Texas, I can't remember where we were, Houston? I think it was Houston. Um, we had gone a little wrong, and there's a whole bunch of bridges there. And a lot of them they were, um, they weren't very high. The height of them was too low. And so we were going to turn, and then we realized, no, we can't go there. So we went to back up, and of course, there's a lineup behind us. And we didn't have to back up that far. So, anyway, there was a half ton behind us. And I said, uh, uh, can you, um, can you back up? He said, I can't. I said, why not? There's space behind you. You can back up. And he said, no. He said, my reverse on my transmission doesn't work. I said, you got to be kidding me. Like, how are you allowed to drive with that if you cannot go in reverse? Isn't that mandatory? That you have to go, you know, like that's part of the standard inspection, right? It's not just lights and tires and that kind of thing, right? It's everything else. Oh yeah, no, we don't. We don't. Not here. I don't know about other provinces, but here in Manitoba, we don't. Now, I think it is if your vehicle is over a certain age or has a certain amount of kilometers on there, then you need to go for an inspection. But no, no, I know I've heard that before that you've had to go for inspections like that once a year, and they're not cheap, and you can't go to just some willy nilly garage or have your neighbor do it, right? It has to be a certified mechanic, certified shop, and so, and I can tell you, there's none right in town here, none. That's why I'm taking Susie. Um, that's why I'm taking Susie there to Arberg and taking her to Viking Motors because that's where Juliet and John go. So I will. I'll take it there. Uh, because with Susie, she's a Suzuki, and they don't make them anymore. They're a very rare breed, and there's nothing around here. Now, if I just had to go do have an oil change, I could. I don't know. I think there's a guy up here I went to, and I could get him to change the oil, but he doesn't do inspections anymore and that. But he's also like about, I don't know, 6 to 8 kilometers away. I wish there was somebody right here in town. Right here in town. Over at the Esso, they got a good garage over there that used to be able to do things and all that. Nope. They don't do anything there. So, but yeah, as long as I can get an oil change, and I will have her, not a safety, but I'll have her checked out because I think, no, it wasn't last year, it was the year before that I got the rear brakes done. And I think it was the year before that I got the front brakes changed. So I did that. And like I said, I got the tires done and changed over and all that. So I can tell you, Susie is babied. She is babied. She is so babied. And that's why I think she's lasted me so long. And I'm so glad I prayed last night and said some thanks for um, that I could still keep her. You know, that I didn't have to sell her. You know, I was so happy about that. So, because I know she'll be my last car, so I don't have the money to be able to go and buy another car. No. So, I don't even know her value anymore. I don't know. No idea. No idea. Oh, I'm up to 23. Thank you so very much. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I really look forward to your comments. And you know, you can always join up with the Facebook group if you're on Facebook. And that is stitchingintheinterlake@gmail.com. And all you need to do is give me the name of one of my 2 sidekicks, Itchy Nose. And I name them every video. Even in this video I did. And then I have a dedicated email address, which is stitchingintheinterlake@gmail.com. Easy to remember. Easy to remember. Okay, Steph. All right, enjoy your diamond painting. So, yeah. So anyway, this is how far I've done. I've been really going, ouch. Been really going gangbusters here in this area here. So, but I am going to, I'm going to put Miss Twinkle Toes out, Miss Lilybell, and I'm going to start Susie, and yeah, I might get my pajamas on, and then I'm going to sit down and work on Lady Rose. I'm so thrilled. I'm so thrilled. All right, everybody, I guess that's it. I don't think there's anything else. I know I've got another 2 minutes to go, but I started 2 minutes earlier. So please remember, next Sunday there is no live, and then it should be back to normal after that. Otherwise, I post a video every single day that I am able to. And yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, nothing much else. If you've got questions or comments, you can always put them down below, or you can go over to the Facebook group and post it there, and you can post your pictures and everything else over there. So, yeah. And if you try to get into my Facebook group, just know that you will be vetted. Okay? So that means I will be checking to see who you are, and and that kind of thing. So it's just a protection, right? So, all right, everybody. Boy, these 2.5 hours just fly by. I tell you, they just fly by. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to all, and you'll be notified when I post a video. So, all right, everybody, we'll see you on tomorrow's video. Doodle doodles, everybody!